Hi everyone, this is Shannon from theirishscrapper.com, and today I have a sympathy card for you guys. We are going to use one of our new Sale-A-Bration stamp sets, which you can earn for free with a $50 order in my online store. This stamp set is a cling stamp set, and it is called Lovely Lattice. And it's a beautiful image with nice big floral areas that you can color. So I am going to emboss the image, and then we're going to color it using our blends. And then I've added a little bit more detail here along the edges with a little bit of a glitter pen. So hopefully you can see that on camera. I'm also going to be using our clear mount set called Kindness and Compassion. So for my original, I was using our Flourishing Phrases stamp set, and I'm just going to switch it up this time to use the Kindness and Compassion. So for our card base, I'm using a piece of crumb cake. This is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I have another piece of crumb cake that is 3 3/4 by 5, and that is in my Stamp-A-Lattice. I also have my image already set up for that because I'm going to make sure I get a nice crisp Versamark here so that we can emboss. I don't want to try to realign it, so the Stamp-A-Lattice is perfect for that. We're also going to be using our Stamp and Blend, so I have a few here. I have the Flirty Flamingo combo pack, I have the Lovely Lipstick combo, and I have the Old Olive. Like I said, we're going to do Versamark, white embossing powder. We'll use our embossing buddy. I just have a glitter roll pen here. And then we'll also use our lovely lipstick ink pad. So why don't we start with creating our image here for the embossing. Let me get my phone out of here. Our Stamp-A-Lattice is such an awesome tool, and I have been using it more and more. So I thought this is the perfect opportunity to show you. And actually in my original, I did have to come back and add some pressure and get some more Versamark. So I'm just going to give this a nice rub, and then hopefully, yeah, so maybe you can see some part of the image is darker than the other. So that tells me that I want to add a little bit more pressure and some more Versamark because I want to get a nice, oh, and I forgot to use the embossing buddy. Okay, sometimes I do that. Now we'll come back here and just again do some nice even pressure. Yeah, so much better. Let me press a little more on these few flowers. Yeah, I love it. Okay, so let me pull our magnets off here. We can set this aside. I have a scrap piece of paper, and I should have gotten a cleaner piece for you guys because I know that's kind of distracting. We're going to go ahead and add some of the Whisper White, or white embossing powder here, all over our image. And I love using this particular image with the embossing because it really makes the detail of the image kind of pop out. Yeah, that looks beautiful. Give that a little tap on this edge. Awesome. Okay, let's put this powder back in our container. Easy cleanup with it that way. All right, I just like to wipe that. I see one little tiny spot here, so I'm going to come in with a brush and just get that off. That's because I forgot about my embossing buddy. Alright, so I have my heat tool here, and we're going to go ahead and put it on high and emboss. How beautiful now and bright white that is. Okay. Okay, now that we have our nice beautiful image embossed, we can start to do the coloring with our Stamp and Blends. So I'm going to start with my Old Olive, and I think I'm going to go ahead with the dark, and we're just going to go out and find the leaf pieces. Now I will let you know, if you do go over the white embossing lines with your Stampin' Blend, it will kind of mucky up the white. It's not the same as when you're kind of using a sponge dauber and you can wipe away that excess ink. So you do want to try to stay within the line for your leaves or any part of the image. And since this is a layer, we don't have to worry about it showing through the front of our card. To color, let's bring in the Flirty Flamingo. Okay, so hopefully you can see now that we've colored our beautiful image here, we're going to go ahead now and stamp our sentiment. So I am going to use our Sincere Condolences, and we are going to stamp that along the top using our lovely lipstick ink pad. Okay, I just want to be sure, kind of have this straight, set that down. Give that a press. Looks good. Let me clean my stamp here. Alright, so let's bring in our base, our card base. We're going to give that a nice crease here. Burnish, rather. I don't know why. Sometimes I say score, sometimes I say other things. Alright, so we're going to go ahead now. You can see how that bleeds through the cardstock, but it's perfect for layers. We're going to add our adhesive, and then I am actually going to offset this a little bit on the front of our card and try not to smudge that ink. And then I'm going to come in with this pen, this glitter pen, and I am just going to make my own little pattern, little dotted line all the way around, and it's just going to add a little extra embellishment to the card. If you had the white pen, that would work here too. My white was all empty, so I decided to go with this one. And I don't mind the glitter. I actually like it on this crumb cake. There we go. Okay, so that completes our card. Now I will take another sentiment and put on the inside. I think I'm going to do sending comforting hugs and healing prayers. So sorry for your loss. So let me try to find that. I'm trying to read this upside down. Yeah, this one. So let's grab our same, I'll use that same block that I had. And we will stamp that on the inside as well in the lovely lipstick. I need to create a bunch more. I'm actually really low on sympathy cards, and we all need to have them in our stash. Alright, so let's set that down. Then a nice press. Perfect. Okay. So that completes our lovely sympathy card using the lovely Lattice stamp set, which is available to get for free with the $50 order in my online store. So if you do have any questions about today's project, just leave me a comment. You will find a full supply list in the description of this video. Thanks again for watching, guys. Bye-bye.